The first act going into the semifinals is Voices of Our City Choir! Bad Salsa!
We are really emotional right now because it's very great that far from here we tried our best and we impressed America.
Dania Tillishova! How you feel?
Thank you so much for your votes. I'm so happy. Oh, I can't believe. Thank you so much.
The act going through to the semifinals is Spyros Bros! Spyros Bros! Thank you, Jonathan!
You are amazing. You are champions. You're real athletes. So congratulations to you guys.
My vote is going to you.
But my vote today goes to Jonathan.
And it's you, Jonathan.
So Alexis!
Okay, we are tied up. Jonathan Goodwin! You won!
It was week 2 of the America's Got Talent live shows, and America voted. In this week's recap show, we talk about, did America get it right? The best performances of the week, and we ask, is this year the year for a foreign act to win America's Got Talent? Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Vergara.
And welcome to the Talent Recap Show. Guys, it was a pretty awesome week 2 of the live shows. And before we get into the topic, which is, can a foreign act win AGT this season? I think we got to give some major props to the production and the setup. And this week was just really fun.
Exactly, and I think we're all getting tired of virtual TV, and finally AGT is giving us something new, something catchy. Like when the Voices of Our City were performing, for a second I had to look at the set and wonder, like, are there people behind or not? Are there only 4 people standing? Because of how amazing the set were, the way they told every contestant's story. There was so much animation, so much colors. It was just, like, I didn't feel like we were watching it in the middle of a pandemic.
Plus, we had a very special guest judge this week filling in for Simon Cowell, your favorite. I know you can't remember his name.
Sorry, irrelevant. Next.
Kenan Thompson, NBC, a friend of NBC because he's on SNL, he was on all of that. I mean, I think Kelly Clarkson is still like the superior AGT guest judge here, but Kenan, he did a pretty good job. It wasn't out of this world extraordinary.
In case you guys don't know, Simon Cowell is still out. He had an accident, and if you want to know more about it, we actually did a video telling everybody what happened, and you can check it out right here. But okay, I want to like whatever his name is because his birthday, but like his birthday and my birthday are on the same day, and I was like, yes, oh my god, finally found my birthday twin. But he was so bland. It was like if the chair was empty, it would have been fine. Because like he did not add anything extra to the show, except when his daughter was there, because that was just adorable. And I was like, okay, cool. But I mean, no, like it was just, first of all, you're replacing Simon.
Yeah.
You gotta bring it.
Before we get into the top 3 this week, we just gotta point out that a lot of the frontrunners in this competition that we've seen this week and last week are all foreign acts. So I'm kind of wondering, could a foreign act win AGT this season? Before we even talk about it, let us know your opinions down below. I know we got some hardcore fans out there, but what do you think?
I mean, is it impossible? No, it's possible. We have had foreign acts win. But is it like a common occurrence? No. Like usually American audience, it's not that they're biased, but like, come on, you have to understand. If you're American audience are more likely to vote for you because you are their own, and foreign acts cannot, like international acts, sometimes have a disadvantage because of the votes, because of the time difference, because of the support. But I think we're finally at a sweet spot because we have Roberta, who's amazing. We have Dania, who's amazing. We have Fengi, who left, but he was also amazing. We have Bad Salsa, Indian and amazing. We also have Spyros Bros, who, although they live in New York, they're Filipino and they're amazing. So I just think that like this time, a foreign act is taking home the gold.
Yeah, we also had Annie Jones, foreign act, Jonathan Goodwin, foreign act, and there's only been 2 foreign acts to win AGT, Kenichi and Paul Zerden. So I feel like this year is finally the year for a foreign act to come through. We haven't seen a few of the golden buzzers, so maybe we're just speaking ahead, thinking ahead, because we still haven't seen Waffle Crew, we haven't seen Christina Ray, and we haven't seen Brandon Leak, who might totally blow us away and blow the foreign acts out of the water. We don't know, but that's the beauty of this competition. We literally don't know what's gonna happen. But speaking of foreign acts, I feel like we need to get into our top 3 this week because the performances were just so good. And at number 3, we have the Spyros Bros.
Okay, they were Duncan Save and they were amazing. I first of all love any act that has so much pride in where they come from, and they will let you know in each and every question that they're Filipino. We also had a red carpet chat with them, which you can check it out here. And I think they're so adorable, they're so cute, they're so nice, they're so humble, and their act, the fact that Heidi was scared and afraid of her life and it was a danger act, just made it so much better. They were throwing the Diablo up and down the air and they included the judges in it, and I've never seen something like that, and I think they're gonna go really far in the competition.
I hope they go really far, and they brought the emotion too, crying.
Oh my god, I can't, it's so cute.
That one trick they did in the beginning where they hit it off of like that green board, and the scenery was really cool, so props to AGT for that. And yeah, I think that they could have a really huge fan base in America too. But I think we have to move on to another really exciting act. At number 2, it's Bad Salsa. We love Bad Salsa here, and I think that their second performance, I didn't know it was possible to get any better than they already were. I thought it was flawless. Kenan Thompson said that he saw like a little error or a misstep, but I just think that he was bugging out because to me it was perfect. They brought Bollywood and salsa, which was awesome.
And I'd like to remind you that you said in one of our recap shows very clearly that Bad Salsa, even though they're amazing, they cannot elevate it further. And what more can they do? Well, this is what they can do.
They proved me wrong, all right? They proved me wrong. Wow, I was wrong. I'll admit it on camera. I was wrong. Continue.
Okay, but I do love the fact that they stuck to who they are, and Bollywood is actually a really important part of the Indian culture, and I love that they did not try to make it modern. They of course made it like salsa and everything, but like the fact that they still stuck to their roots. The song choice was amazing. Shout out to anybody who knows Ram Leela and they know what we're talking about. Like, come on, talk to me in the comments down below. If you're Indian, I need you to leave a heart down below for Bad Salsa. Okay, but let's move on to number 1.
Obviously, Dania Tillishova. Let's just be real here. I think she had the best vocals out of everybody from week 2 and week 1. She's this tiny girl with a huge voice. I think her song choice was great. You know that I always rip into Roberta for her song choices, but I think Dania did the opposite and chose a really good song. And she got the love from the Americans, which was something that we were worried about. We didn't know if they were gonna vote for her, and it turns out America loves her.
Okay, first of all, I know I keep saying that and I'm sorry, but I have to. Every time I see her perform, it's like, oh my gosh, she's that little kid we saw, you know? Because seeing her on stage with the way she was dressed so elegantly like a lady, and the way she was moving with the song and the heels, and like, it was like she elevated it so much from her audition, you know? And she looked like a little angel just performing, and then her voice was so good. I think she's amazing, and you have to understand, I'm Indian, I love Bad Salsa. For me to say, like, put Dania as number 1 and Bad Salsa as number 2, it has to mean that they were really, really, really good. Although, I want to know, did you vote for her?
I plead the 5th.
Okay. I divided my votes, like, you know, because...
No, I voted for Bad Salsa because I was worried. Because this is the thing that we talk about all the time: is the foreign acts gonna get the votes?
Like with Fengi, also, I was worried, really, really worried.
And we were right to be worried.
Because it's like if they are not physically present, which again might happen in the finale as well. If they're not physically present, they're not able to form that connection with the judges. They're not able to build that, you know, that being on the AGT stage, being able to talk to the audience. Also, there's going to be a lag. It's recording. It's just not live, and the magic is just not there. Which is why we're worried how the finals are going to be, and if all the acts will be able to make it to America to perform live or not. And we don't know the answer to that, unfortunately.
So I think that one thing that Dania could possibly work on or take some advice on is just showing more emotion. That's not to say she's like unemotional, but we did see her break down when the results are delivered that she was going on to the next round. Something that Roberta has also done is cried a bunch of times in front of the judges, and I feel like crying really resonates with the audience. And maybe if Dania brought more emotion into her performances and really just come out of her perfect shell, I think that she could really resonate with the audiences too, and it might give her an edge over someone like Roberta or someone like Annie Jones. And Dania is a super technical, perfect singer, and I think she's great. But maybe that'll be something that'll give her an edge in the voting. You never know.
And guys, you have to know that Samantha loves Dania. She's actually also done a What's Hot on Dania, which if you guys want to check out is right here. She's a Dania fan and she's saying all this just out of love.
Oh, that's why I love you. Always plugging my videos and you know, cheering me on. No, I think we both love Dania.
We do.
Yeah, we just want her to succeed.
But let's get into the comment of the week, because there's a lot we gotta talk about.
Yeah, we gotta clear up some confusion with the comment of the week. And each week we just like to talk to you guys. We choose a comment. We love interacting with you and your feedback. And this comment, it has to do with something that we talked about last week. We said that we think there's going to be 2 wild card spots to bring back an act that was eliminated or an act that did not make it through to the live shows. We put out a poll on talentrecap.com and we asked you guys who you thought should be the wild card. Someone left a comment on our video. The comment is from Entertainment Fan, and it says, Talent Recap, a lot of people on social media, including some of the acts this season that didn't make it to the live shows, have seen your wildcard poll and are mistakenly thinking that it's official. Can you guys clarify in tomorrow's recap episode that your poll is only based on fans' opinions? Yeah, you guys, that was not an official America's Got Talent poll. That was a Talent Recap poll because we love talking to you guys. We love hearing your feedback, and we wanted to know your opinions on who you wanted to see come back for the wild card.
Also, the poll is still active, so you can still go to the site and vote. Now, you also have to remember that we're a fan platform. We're here, we represent the fans, and when there is an outcry and people want their voices heard, we make it a point that it is, and AGT looks at those things. They look at the polls, they see the tweets, they see the stories, they see the shares, and that is how they make decisions. And we want to influence that and give you the opportunity to help AGT make the right decision.
Fans helping fans.
Exactly.
It's all about feedback. This whole competition is all about feedback, and it's all about votes. So if you didn't go vote in that poll, definitely go do it, because we still want to hear your opinions about who you want to see come back. But I'm really excited to see next week's episode of AGT. We have 2 golden buzzers, and we'll see if there's a new guest judge next week. I'm excited.
I just want Simon back. Like, please, Simon, just like come virtually, come in a wheelchair. Okay, no, that's being a little mean. Okay,
yeah.
I want you to get better, Simon, whenever you're feeling like it. We miss you. Like, the show is just not the same without Simon Cowell.
Even a FaceTime or something.
Yeah.
We love him. We love you, Simon. But I think that's it for us this week, you guys. Let them know where they can find you.
It's Mriganka Chawla on Instagram. So come say hi. Where can they find you, Samantha?
It's at SamanthaX373. And while you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell Follow Talent Recap on all social medias and head over to talentrecap.com because we have all the scoop on AGT. And I think it's time for us to say, and that's our Talent Recap. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Well, I think you should hit that subscribe button down below and then we can talk.